Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Brad, this is John, and we're the Posh Kings.
And here we are for another reseller Q&A.
Yep.
We're really excited to be back. We got some great DMs from other resellers in the past week that we wanted to share with you. Some of them are things we've talked about before, and some of them are pretty new. We do have a disclaimer, we say it every time. The things that we will talk about, the opinions we give, are in fact ours. It doesn't mean that you can't disagree or you can't do something else. It's simply the way we do things or our beliefs. So don't hold them against us. If that makes any sense. Anywho, so we have our questions. My phone keeps doing crazy things. Obviously, it's on
the notes.
And I have a leopard case, anyway, so our first question, because we're going to jump right to it.
Yes.
What do you think of the algorithm / search feed situation being back? On Poshmark, that is.
Yeah, because I'm sure everyone knows by
now. A lot of people are
now.
talking about it, obviously.
Yeah, that's like the main thing people are talking about. It's kind of tricky because, they are now hiding, like they still call it just shared, but it's not just shared. And we've done so many different tests and things to try it out, and
there are a lot of people have reached out to us, and they're kind of testing to figure out what, and we are as well. That's true.
And we get different results on specific brands and different genres, so it's kind of hard to like pinpoint exactly where or what we need to do to maximize our viewing.
Yeah, and look, there was a lot of talk about it this week. Obviously, everyone. First of all, let's say we love Poshmark.
Yeah.
We love Poshers, and so that's kind of another disclaimer on top of disclaimer. Is nothing bad against Poshmark. We don't agree with what's going on. We think that we get it. The stock is not doing so well, so that's indicates some other issues going on with the company. So they need to raise revenue and so forth. So they're trying to do this in order to sell off old merchandise, as we have mentioned before, on the app that no one pays attention to because it never gets shared. Or they're trying to make an equal playing field for the people that actively try to sell, like more than likely all the people watching this video and ourselves.
Yep.
Equal playing to people that just list and let it sit. While that's great, probably for Poshmark in some way, and possibly good for the people that don't actively try to sell, it's not in the best interest of people that are trying to make a business here and trying to make a go of it. Yes, we know there are people that have said that this hasn't impacted them at all. That's great. Personally, we're still selling, but do we feel the impact of it? Yes. So if we're feeling it, having been on the app for quite some time,
7 years,
and have done, we've been pleased with what we've done, then definitely, especially maybe a new seller is really feeling the heat.
Yes.
That's good. Moving on. So what is your best selling category on eBay?
Oh, an eBay question. I like those. Actually, we're really doing well with menswear lately. Like, we went to a conference in Vegas, and people asked us the same question. We said, bow ties, short sleeve button downs, long sleeve button downs, socks.
And really by the season it changes, but overall,
those
men's
it's very, very
definitely our strongest category, which is unusual because except for maybe Depop, I think Depop does really, really well with men's.
Yeah.
But Poshmark, it is a lesser category for the company. So yeah, eBay does really, really well for menswear for us. So we highly suggest, cross-listing, cross-posting, if you have men's items, especially if they're not doing so well for you on Poshmark, definitely sending them over to eBay because they do move quite quickly.
Yes.
Next question. Let's see. Number 3. Best place to find everyday bread and butter shoes.
Okay, that's kind of a complex question, but okay, go ahead.
I would say from our experience, because typically if you want to say the bread and butter brands, for that term, are better quality, mid-range products.
Contemporary, affordable,
but good quality.
Yeah.
What we have found is stores, be it thrift stores or what have you, that are in areas where there are successful families, because they typically buy higher quality products because they need them to last. And especially if they have children, the children can only wear the shoes for so long.
Yeah.
As the parents out there in the viewing audience, your kids' shoes only last so long. So it's definitely a matter of that type of neighborhood normally does the best.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Florida, it's very different because people wear their shoes until they're dead.
Which we've talked about before.
Which we talked about in the last video.
Finding sandals down here is so hard because they literally wear them all year round here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next question. Where can I find luxury goods in the best condition? What we have found is, you can find luxury goods in, all stores.
Any store, really.
Any store, really. There's something if you dig long enough.
Yeah.
The highest quality items, meaning they have not been overly used, typically are in smaller, small charity-based stores where they really have benefactors.
Yeah.
Men and women at the end of every season, they donate large amounts of items within their closets to these stores. Yeah, typically it is smaller charity-based, women's charities, children's charities.
Pets or animal, and those are the ones that really drive in really great donations because obviously the better the donation, the better product that you can get out of them.
Yeah, of course. And look, there are people in the world that literally get rid of luxury goods every season to bring in the newest, greatest, and the best. And very kindly, they give them to charities that use them to sell them to help other people.
Absolutely.
So definitely small places. There was a great store that we dealt with for quite some time and still do occasionally.
Battered women.
And it was for battered women. They helped battered women and children get located and placed in very, very safe environments.
So the items were always really good because obviously, again, the better the product, the more money it makes for the charity.
They had major benefactors that gave these goods to help the situation.
But I would definitely say one last thing is that the pets and animal founded ones.
Yeah, they normally have a great selection.
And they're pretty much everywhere across the country. So definitely research it and see what's in your area.
Next question. How many apps are you on actively? 4?
4, I think. 4. Yeah. So we're on, obviously Poshmark, we're on Mercari, we're on Tradesy, and we're on eBay. Yeah. Tradesy's great, but it's a little bit slower. So we put all of our luxury
when
items.
It sells really well, and the prices are super high.
Yeah.
But
it's a slower.
The Tradesy client really, they pay up, but it's a little bit slower of a ride. And also now they are with Vestiaire.
Oh yeah, Vestiaire
took them over, bought them out.
Yeah.
So the next one: are there any new apps you would suggest? There are a lot of apps out there, and every day there are new ones. Now we have accounts on every app that comes about. We always want to make sure.
Except for Kidzin, I don't think we ever did Kidzin account.
Yeah, we don't have that one. But we try to tag our name.
Yeah.
So that at whatever point, if we decide to open and sell on the particular app, we want to make sure that we have our name so we can carry over. It's greater for advertising. One that we've heard about, and I know it's been a slow go, but I think there's a lot behind it, is Newly. N-U-U-L-Y. It has a lot of money behind it. Big corporate push. And I think that there's something going to come of it. It's going to be very, very strong. I know there were so many articles that came out, and they really wanted to assimilate themselves to very much a Poshmark, kind of a social type of selling app. Yeah. So I think great things ultimately will come. But any of these apps, when they start out, they're not, it's not gangbusters.
Yeah, I know Curtsy just,
recently launched, and people are using it. I really haven't heard any We've heard curtsies, God bless, but it's a little slow.
It's a little slow right now, but people still are
some
posting
people
over
are
there.
doing
We haven't
well.
tried it yet, so.
But sometimes I think it takes a year or two, really, for a lot of these apps to take off and develop their client base.
Comment below if you have tried Curtsy. Let us know what you guys think.
We have a few of our friends that they're doing well-ish on it. And look, every sale is a great sale.
Yes.
What do you feel helps Mercari sales?
Yeah, this is a tricky one because it's so complex. Like, I really feel that you have to delist and relist your items as much as you can, because Mercari is one of those sites where you post something and within a week, if you don't have any attraction on it, it's so far buried in the search feed that you have to relist it anyway. Also, too, with Mercari, if you get like a like on an item and you send out an offer, you have to wait 24 hours for that offer to end, and then 3 days after that in order to send out another offer at a lower price. So we typically think that's really, really beneficial to always just keep delisting and relisting.
Yeah, and recently we started using Vendu, and truthfully, we couldn't be more pleased.
Yeah.
The app itself is so super easy breezy, lightning fast, no delays. It really is just an amazing cross-listing app.
It's really, really fast.
And their delist, relist feature.
Yeah, you can delist and relist 10 items at a time, and it literally takes seconds for it to happen. So we use that now on like the regular every week.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Also, our next question is, do you think Poshmark's stock will ever come back? That's a tough question. What I will say is, and I think anyone who is in the know and studies the stock market, there are definitely a lot of concerns.
Yeah.
Poshmark seems to have made some decisions that weren't very sound. They
opened up a little bit high too.
They opened up too high.
When they went public, it was a little bit of a higher.
So when you basically go to nearly rock bottom, it seems even more harsh.
A hard climb.
Also, they admittingly expanded too quickly and used the funds that really do fund the company, which is, the American market, to expand to countries too soon, so they weren't strong enough. So the funds were kind of being sent here, there, so forth. So they spread a little bit thin. Again, we love Poshmark. We're sure it will get better.
Bounce back.
Who's to say? I mean, we're certainly not stock moguls, but we're invested. So who's to say where the end goes? But we wish them best, and we also wish everyone who is invested in Poshmark the absolute best.
Yes.
We wanted to do well for them. What app do you get most excited about when you make a sale?
I'm gonna say
I think we agree.
Yeah, we totally agree on this one. eBay for sure. So
he has a more simplistic reason. I have another reason.
I like the fact that you get the notification with the money sound when something sells.
He loves the ka-ching.
I love the ka-ching.
It's cute.
Anybody out there watching right now, do you guys love the ka-ching? I love hearing the money sound. In fact, side note, when we first started Poshmark back in 2015, they used to do that when you sold an item. It was a money bag when something sold, and then
was it?
I think it was a money bag.
I don't remember.
And it was like that was the icon. That was when something sold, and then you would hear the ka-ching, and they took that away.
I can't confirm that.
Yeah, don't hold me to that one, but I think that's kind of a long. We'll go with it.
Moving on.
Money bag.
Because we're looking to also expand our eBay business. We really feel, because there is some, topsy-turvy stuff going on with other apps.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to sell on all of them, and we
course.
love them all. They're all great. However, we feel that eBay is the most grounded.
We've been having...
so we want to continue to grow our business.
Yeah, we've been having really good response lately.
Yeah, eBay's been fire.
Like, eBay's been our bae for the past few
Even
weeks.
Mercari has been fire.
Mercari's
lately,
been pretty good too.
Which Mercari can be your...
It can be a ghost town.
Your best friend or your biggest enemy at times. Or your worst enemy.
There's no middle ground with Mercari. It's always like the best.
Either you're selling or you're not. At least that's our experience, so we can only speak to that.
No disclaimer needed.
Definitely. All right. Next one. What are your best-selling products on Poshmark? Plus, we find, I would say as a whole, plus size and American brands are our best selling items. It definitely, I think both of those, the client understands what they're looking for. Yeah. They know their measurements.
They know the brand sizes.
Correct. So like, American brands don't deviate as much.
So if somebody loves like Calvin Klein, you know your size.
Also, something that this week was a bit different for us, we found a bunch of new with tags. Men's sexy kind of lingerie-ish underwear.
Silk boxers and a little...
a little risky. You can see them and all that, which is cool. So we were shocked that, because Brad, of course, because I'm like, because we found them at, whatever. And I said, we have to get these. So no one tags are great. And I said, you never know. You learn who the
I don't want to get like that weird,
And Brad was like, absolutely not. We'll never sell those. Yeah. He's definitely the naysay one.
I'm the naysayer for sure.
He's the
I'm admitting that. And I said, don't do that.
And I said, you know what? Look, they're very well priced for us to purchase.
And they're newer tags. They're not used.
Newer tags. Of course you have to newer tags.
Yeah. Well done.
And I think we sold, and look, this is off the cuff. I don't know, was it 8 pair of them within 5 minutes of being listed?
So. Yeah, we listed them and they sold like...
To different people.
Yeah, to different people.
So, like, our new bolo is naughty men's underwear.
Or semi-naughty.
New.
It's in like,
new.
Yes, new.
New. Not used naughty. Don't do used naughty. Anywho, going back, I digress.
That's the worst. Don't do naughty.
Anyway, okay, let's go. What's my question here?
What's the next question?
Let's see. Do you send out offers right away on Mercari?
No. That's an easy no. I mean, again, as I was saying...
Which I have to be honest, we learned from like other people that were Mercari for years.
Yeah.
A lot of our Mercari knowledge really does come from listening to other people.
Yeah. And then we try our own things.
Yeah. One of which, of course, is Mr. Daily Refinement, Chris.
Yeah. He is,
he's given us great advice on Mercari.
And one was definitely, again, the problem with Mercari is if you send out an offer, it lasts for 24 hours. If somebody comes in right away and likes something, the same item, you can't send out another offer to them like you can on Poshmark or if you can on eBay. So we try to definitely strategically place our offers. So I usually wait till Friday after 5 o'clock Eastern time. It's payday, maybe Sunday. But I tried to Friday, so that by let's say, was it Monday or Tuesday morning, I can send out another offer.
Yeah.
The 24 hours plus a 3-day wait time.
I have to be honest.
4 days.
The rules on Mercari suck.
We really wish Mercari would go, okay, you can send out an offer.
Allow people to make a buck.
Yeah, because it kind of stops you. And for some reason, every time, and I've said this before, every time I send out an offer on one item, it immediately gets another like, so I can't do anything with it. So it's kind of annoying. But.
And I've sent the vice president of Mercari messages and letters, I don't know how many times, and they just won't respond. I mean, really long, lengthy letters, and for some reason they don't see it my way, but I can only try.
Next question.
Do you... And look, these are obviously because there's a lot going on in the Posh world right now with the whole algorithm, if you'll call it the thing. So the questions do come up.
Yes.
Do you think it's fair that inactive Poshmark accounts get the same visibility as hardworking Poshers? And our answer is 100% absolutely not. Poshmark was not built on lazy. Poshmark was built, and we were told that we would be rewarded for our hard work
and the effort you put into it,
for the socialization.
That's the whole point of the sharing and the following,
making a sale happen.
Yeah.
We don't feel that the fact that Poshmark is now revisiting the fact that so many people, and it's okay. Look, however you want to sell.
Yeah, of course.
But they list their items, and they just wait for the right person to come around.
Yep.
Cheers, carry on, magnificent. However, it's not cool when you go into the search field and items that have not been shared or have never been shared are literally hundreds above the person who is actively trying to make an income. We were all told that Poshmark would put the tools in your hand to make your own income.
Yeah.
However, we feel Poshmark has now taken half of those tools out of our hands. And that is the truth.
And they disguise it with putting things back to normal.
Some fancy words that are ridiculous.
And also...
But we like Poshmark.
Yes.
Promise.
Promise.
But we're just kind of being honest about it.
Like most of you guys out there are. Look, it's hard to look at something that says it's just shared and then it says it hasn't been shared since December. That's over yours that you just shared 10 seconds ago. That is a hard pill to swallow. So, and that's not crying. That's not whining. It's just it's facts. Like,
look, we still sell.
We still
it
sell.
Takes a lot more work, though.
Yeah,
a lot more work.
And if if they want us to just set it and forget it, then take away sharing and all that.
Yeah, goodbye sharing.
Yeah.
Don't require people to work so hard just to be equivalent to people that don't work at all.
Yeah.
How's that? Final question.
The grand finale.
What do you miss most about working a typical job? Not that this isn't a job, because it is our job.
I've run a 9 to 5,
but a typical,
so to say, 9 to 5
job, so to speak. My personal is that I do miss, because we have a storage facility, we have a beautiful home office, but I have to be honest, sometimes engaging with other people during the work day, developing those other outside relationships can be hard. And we're very fortunate because we have each other. We're passionate about our work,
and we're in the same line of work, so we're doing it together. So it's I can understand how poshers that don't posh together, so to say, with their partners, it can be a little lonely. And it can be a little bit hard to stay motivated 24/7. We're lucky because we have each other, but it is definitely, I can see why it would be difficult otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
We've lost full interaction with other humans when it comes to a sale. That's what I miss.
We loved selling.
I loved talking,
chatting, talking the product
in person, working an actual sale, dressing someone and totally styling someone out while they're in our stores. So that's what I do miss.
It was a great part. We're fortunate because, look, in today's world, where would we all have been if we did not have positions or side hustles such as this, during the whole COVID months, years now? So it's been beneficial to all of us. However, those relationships, I miss going to happy hour and dinner with coworkers and things like that.
That was fun. Or doing holiday parties with our coworkers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So that's kind of it. I don't think it was too controversial.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully a little informative.
Yeah.
And
definitely leave comments or questions you have. Or if you want to DM us some questions, if you guys have any questions, definitely do that. And also like and subscribe if you guys like our content, and we'll continue to do what we do.
Exactly. Also, if you ever want to try out Vendu, which we're sure you'll love it just as much as we do.
And if you have any questions on how to use it, by the way, we're not professionals yet, but
we're learning fast.
We're learning very quickly, and honestly, it will definitely change the way your business is ran.
I just can't believe how quickly, and I know it may be a small thing, but I think it's a big thing in the scheme of things. The platform, the speed of the platform is so shocking.
It's crazy.
And the simplicity of it. I really, and again, and I've said it before 100 times, I'm going to be 51 years old in a couple weeks. I wasn't raised in the world of computers and so forth and so on. So I like when things are a bit more user-friendly. Yeah. And the platform is just so easy.
It's so user-friendly.
Because really, we relied on Brad to do all of the cross-listing. For us, or any type of work of that nature, I should say.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice that we're actually able to, or nice for him, that I'm able to do some of it for him.
Very helpful.
He's very helpful, yeah. All right, everybody.
So we'll definitely also add the link down below if you guys want to check it out.
You can get 25% off your first month.
So
they're great.
And that's that.
Thanks, everybody. Be well. And we really appreciate you listening. If you've been here the whole time.
We really, really appreciate everybody who's showing us support and giving us the love.
We do, and I mean it.
We're doing this because you guys mean the world to us, and that's what we want. We want to get back to you.
And
guys.
that is really, through all the gore, so to speak. That's the spirit of Poshmark and really the reselling community in general, is that we all help each other. We
100%.
inspire each other to grow, and it is.
And we're here to help each other. Look, we're not each other's competition. We're here. There's enough room at the top for all of us to shine, nice and bright.
Exactly. Be well, everybody.
Have a great night, everyone.
Take care. Have a good night.
Bye bye.